Unworthy. It boils down to the idea of one without worth. I am unworthy. It's very similar to the core belief system, the identity statement. I am unworthy. I have no worth. One moment. There are sort of cobwebs of energy as we read this. Before we go any further, we have a few questions to ask you, because I can feel this is very deep. I can also feel this is a collective belief system that you're hooked into. So if I'm going to speak on this, I have to speak to not just you, but the others whom are identified with such illusions. And I say this from a place of love. Keep that in mind. It's just an illusion. How do you know it's an illusion? Because it's an insane statement. I am worthless. I am unworthy is a branch of the belief system, the core identity statement. I am worthless. It's insane. You have tremendous worth. If you didn't have worth, people wouldn't pay you for your time. If you didn't have worth, we wouldn't be talking to you. We wouldn't be paying attention to you. You'd be alone somewhere if you truly had no worth. You wouldn't even be on Earth if you had no worth. You wouldn't be in the cosmos if you had no worth. Why do I say all of this? Because there's worth, there's goodness, there's value that you give just automatically through existing. Even if you didn't interface with humans, even if humans said, this guy's worthless, you could just hang out in the forest will be grateful for you because your very presence balances the ecosystems. And it also gives a human perspective. So just your vantage point, just your inherent existence has worth. That worth is experienced in the source mind, and it's also experienced by the beings whom you co-create the reality with. So I'm talking about the belief system in that way to make it look ridiculous, calling it an insane statement. I am worthless. People pay you for your time. People pay others sometimes to even donate organs. You have skills. Those skills are currently worth something. If you really just look around yourself, you're going to find evidence of worth everywhere. But your worth doesn't come from your humanness necessarily. It doesn't come from your skills. It doesn't come from your body. It doesn't come from your role. Your worth is so fundamental that it exists before all of those things. All of those things are an expression of your worth. If you really were worth it, don't you think you'd be someone else? So you have so much evidence of your worth. How do you feel that? Prove it to yourself. Don't just say it, demonstrate it. And also consider what your standard is for yourself. What's the bar you're holding yourself to? Once I achieve X, Y, and Z, now I'll be worthy, even though it's way up here. Bring the bar down. You're unconditionally worthy right now. Now, I'm saying a bunch of words to you, and I know you can feel the transmission of energy through them. This is certainly not a substitute for you revealing those data points to yourself and for yourself. Discover that worth and realize that the worth you can point at and label, oh, I do this, therefore I'm worthy. Oh, I do that, therefore I'm worthy. Remember, whatever you can point to is a secondary effect. The primary energy is your unconditional spiritual worth, which is what inspired the source to dream you in the first place. So you can let that sink in, spend some time integrating that. When you find belief systems rear their head, ask yourself the question, what would reality be like if everybody believed that? And if you start to picture hell on earth, let go of that belief system. That's how you can test it. Is this belief system fundamentally true? Well, let's see. What if everyone believed in it? What would Earth look like? Oh, okay, probably not fundamentally true. These are ways you can show yourself.